Well, guys, we're back. Unfortunately, after waiting, what was it? Just over 7 months or so, Browns football is back. Granted, it's only preseason, but regardless, it's still Browns football. Football! What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another, feels good to say this again, Cleveland Browns live stream for you guys today. Game one of the preseason for the Browns, as you see, they're on the road in Charlotte, North Carolina, to face off against the Carolina Panthers. Now, real quick, we do actually have essentially who will be rolling with Shadur, who is starting this game for the first half, as it'll be offensive line, Cornelius Lucas, Kevin Jenkins, Luke Whippler, Javian Cohen, and Jackson Barton from left to right in that exact order. As far as who else he'll be running with, his running back will be primarily Dylan Sampson. So how about that? A little rookie action. Wide receivers will be Deontay Johnson and Jamari Thresh. And his tight ends, for the most part, will most likely just be Harold Fenning and maybe like a Brandon Bates or something. I don't really know. So yeah, he'll be running essentially with the twos, which is cool, you know. I mean, I would have loved to see him with the ones, but you know, I mean, it is what it is. Besides, if you had him out here running with the ones, what if he goes out there and he just shreds the freaking Panther defense? People are gonna start saying some things. I mean, they already are, but man alive, if they actually went out there and cooked the Panthers. Yeah, agendas would be pushed to the maximum. Let me actually fix this real quick. There we go. That's better. A little bit bigger, make myself a little bit smaller. Hey, yo. All right. Yeah, we are ready to go here. I would go over who's inactive, but it's pretty much all the guys who really matter at this point. Obviously, like none of the main starters are playing. By the way, got some big breaking news, too. The Cavaliers, for the first time since LeBron left, will be on Christmas Day. Yep. And according to Shams, they will be playing against the New York Knicks, which means we get a little afternoon basketball. Yeah. So the Cavs will be on at noon because that's when the Knicks always play. They are always the first game of the day on Christmas. Always. Yeah, my hair's my head. Dude, I really need to get a haircut eventually. Of course, I actually did schedule a haircut, but of course, it's not for another week because, of course, everybody wants to get their freaking haircut at the same damn time. What the frick is up with that? Couldn't you just do a walk-in? Yeah, but the barber I go to is always busy, and I hate waiting. So yeah, it's cool though. You get to see me play with my hair. Ah, 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 ah. All right. Ooh, that's tough. Anything else? Anything else? No, no. Perfect. All right, we'll see what the crowd looks like as we get this thing ready to pop off. First Browns preseason game of the year. I'm excited. I'm sure Colorado fans are excited to see Shedeur. And imagine being Shedeur Sanders, though. This is the first time, much in your football playing career, that you will not have Deion Sanders essentially over your shoulder. You know, you're in Carolina right now, and Deion is currently all the way back in Boulder running the Colorado Buffaloes team right now. Yeah. Browns quarterbacks on the roster. You have Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel, Shedeur, and of course, Tyler Huntley. And yeah, you can even include you know who, aka Horny Man. Technically, he's on the roster, but do we really think he's going to play this year? No. No. Dude, the worst thing about having this kind of long ass hair that like I have, it tickles my ear. And it makes me think there's something like crawling on my freaking ear here. You may see me do this a lot, trying to keep it contained. Oh my god, this is going to be annoying. Well, what's up, OGT? How am I doing? I'm doing great. Ready to see it. Shedeur. Shedeur. Man. Regardless of what we see tonight, though, people are going to push agendas. If Shedeur goes out there and, you know, he shreds the defense, scores a couple touchdowns, looks great, people are going to say he should start week 1. But man, if he goes out there and sucks, oh, God. Oh, you're going to waste his career. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's like, it's just preseason week 1. No, as far as who I want to start, what happened? Oh, God, bruh. As far as who I think should start week 1, it's Joe Flacco. I'm trying to throw Shedeur out there against some of the best defenses in the North. By the way, the majority of our opponents the first 6 weeks are all North opponents. They would do that to us too, of course. So that's Kevin. Is that now or is that? I think that's now. Yeah, that's now. Okay. Yeah. Huntley. And yeah, we should be getting the kickoff here pretty soon. There's Kevin doing his usual arms crossed pose. I'm the same shirt. Except he's got a Nike. I don't got Nike on my shirt. We're practically twinning, Kevin. So random. Oh my god. So random. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. Are you and your coach not twinning? That's tough. Imagine not twinning with your coach. Ah, that's great. Okay, so yeah, we're about a few minutes from kickoff here, if that. Yes, it's officially 7 o'clock. Oh yeah, it's showtime. The hype that I'm getting right now is kind of like what we had when we had Johnny Manziel. And low key Baker Mayfield too. Yeah. Gotta tweet out. There we go. Gotta tweet out the GIF, whatever. It's showtime. Showtime. But yeah, the people are starting to pop in now for this stream. This should be fun. Again, it's only preseason. I'm not going to come out here and act like it's a freaking regular season game. Obviously, if a big play is going to happen, I'm going to react accordingly. There's Shador. Dion was asked about Shador, and Dion practically said, I'm praying for him, and God has set him up and placed him in the perfect position that he needs to be in. It's going to be a problem after tonight, though. I promise you that. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka. One of the other free agent signings the Browns had, formerly of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. There's Shador. First time we get to see Shador Sanders in a Browns uniform. And the thing is, too, this is his first football game since he left Colorado. Well, I mean, yeah, he last time he wore a football uniform, cleats, shoulder pads, and everything, it was with his dudes in Colorado in the Alamo Bowl. It's time. Wrists up. Those freaking wrists up. You want the Browns to do good today? I need the Reds to get a win for my sanity. Yeah, what I streamed last night was essentially Hoskins taking the Reds and essentially hog tying them and then throwing them into the Allegheny. Just neat. Like, they couldn't do anything against him. Get this. Apparently, Hoskins gave up a career high 7 hits. I'm telling you right now, Pirates fans, you better hope and pray to God that ownership all of a sudden changes their mind and everything and starts paying players again, like they did with Brian Reynolds, because I'm telling you right now, those big market teams, Yankees, Red Sox, Astros, especially the Dodgers, they're going to be eyeing Paul Skeens. In their mind, their clock is ticking. They're counting down the days until he's a free agent. And they can just throw buku bucks at him. That's essentially what it is. Billy Houghton? What happened? Oh, hang on. Paul Skeens owns, and I mean absolutely owns the Reds. Yeah, that's pretty clear at this point. Oh, 95 years old. Wow. Fun fact, the Guardians beat Paul Skeens. In fact, Kyle Manzardo took him to the river. Yeah, he hit a ball into the river off of Skeens. Skeens! Wrist up. So that's Shador. Sanders will start in preseason debut. 5th round pick from Colorado. Chris Young will be on the other side. 0-2 to start last year, and then weeks 8 through 18, he was 4-6. Wow. 15-6 pass touchdown to interception ratio. And Lawrence, here's our first little, I guess, spam troll. Those are fun, right? That's another thing. If Shador starts for us this year, I'm going to have to make every stream of mine Yep, I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna deal with these losers. So sorry guys, but I'm gonna have to do this for right now because freaking bozos out here. Make a subscriber only. I'll put it for about 5 minutes. There. There we go. Sorry, I gotta do it, but these damn bots and stuff are gonna come through here and pollute my channel. So to preserve the integrity, I have turned on subscriber mode. You can still watch, but you gotta be subscribed to chat. All right, here we go. Panthers win the toss and defer. Browns will receive the start. So we're going to see Shedeur Sanders for the first time to start this off. Whoa, Paramshot says touchdown first drive. I would love it. Panthers in their blue tops, white pants, gray helmet. Browns in the usual white jerseys and pants with the orange helmets. Here's the opening kick is taken for like 5 yards. And here we go. First look at Shedeur Sanders. Wow, they actually got the Browns broadcast. Huh. Usually they show the home team's broadcast. But obviously for today, they got the Browns. That's pretty dope. All right, here we go. Shedeur, I guess it's going to feel so weird saying this. Shedeur in the gun, running back to his left. That's Sampson. And a handoff to Sampson, who runs hard for about 6, it looks like. I want to see him let one rip one time. Dylan Sampson, of course, the rookie out of Tennessee. All right. Three receivers down low, one up top. Shedeur in the gun. Man in motion, back to pass. And it's incomplete off the hands of the receiver. Wee Wee says this is funny. What's funny? Lucas, Jenkins, Whippler, Cohen, and Barton up front. I like how the Browns broadcast has the players. You don't usually see this from teams like this. Sampson, Johnson, Thrash, Davis, and Fanine are the backs and receivers. Third down. Back to pass. Cut. Right at the marker. Although it looks like they're going to mark him about a half a yard short. Oh, dude bobbled it, I think, a little bit, but he still made the catch. Yeah. So, yeah, it's quick. Well, Browns are officially Browns are back now. All right, so they're going to punt it away here. All right, so I'm going to give the football to the Panthers. Oh, he almost bobbled it. And the return team is right there. I don't know who the return man was for the Panthers, but he didn't do a very good job. As Cameron Thomas got down there and aided in the tackling of the return man. Couldn't see who that was. Number 3 for the Panthers. Defense needs to play like it's 2023 if the Browns want to win 4 games. Facts. Facts. So there's Mason Graham. He's got the Derek Barnett. Not the Bennett. Michael Bennett freaking shoulder pad thing going. Under center is Bryce Young. Snap. I'm going to hand it off. Gets about 6 or 7. Right around the 6-yard mark. Is Chris Rose calling the game? Yeah. Tryon Schwenker, Kamara, Graham, and Wright up front. Baker, Schlesinger, and Bush at linebacker. And Harden, Mitchell, Jenkins, and then, okay. I didn't even see who the other guys were. Back to pass. Pressure coming from behind. Throws it underneath, and he dropped it. Devin Bush actually playing. Keep in mind, he's also dealing with some off-the-field stuff. There's Anusium. Okay. There's Alex Wright. Good to see him back on the field. Got hurt last year. It's Chris Rose and Joe Thomas in the booth for this game tonight. Yeah, Paramount Cavs on Christmas. Let's go. 3rd and 5. Bryce Young in the gun. Come on, D. Snap. Look at the pressure. Oh my God. Yes. Oh, that's Alex Wright, of course. From North Carolina, Charlotte. From UNC Charlotte, right there, baby. Let's go. Dude, I mean, 92 almost had him. Dude, I mean, honestly, Mason Graham's over here like fighting off a double team. All right, here's the punt on the other side. Kind of a shorter punt. Oh, here's a return. And it gets nothing off of it. Okay. That's Luke for you. And now the Browns are back on offense. Wow. These damn flies flying around here. You know, I think one of the most annoying insects in the world has to be the fly. And they're like, the sole purpose in life is to bug the hell out of you. Not even kidding. Defensive line looks solid. I mean, it's only one drive, but still. By Deontay Johnson. Classic. Yeah. Aiden Davis fails to run past the sticks. Okay. Bad spot by the ref. Football is back. Okay. You know what's funny about Mason Graham, though? People were like ripping on him way back in rookie minicamp because, oh no, he did a little vomiting. Oh no. Literally, people were saying, oh, he's a bust. Why? Because, I mean, that was the first major work he had done since he left college in camp. Even coach said he ate a little too much. Looks good now. Just wait until they put him out there with freaking Malik Collins, Myles Garrett, and Alex Wright. When the bullets really do start flying. All right, so again, beautiful night in Charlotte. Shedeur, Big 12 Offensive Player of the Year, first team All Big 12, AP Pac-12 Newcomer of the Year, All Pac-12 Honorable Mention, broke over 100 Colorado records. Like, oh, but it's Colorado. Yeah, still pretty impressive. Yeah. I mean, if you're an athlete, you've probably thrown up at least one time in your life playing sports. So Shador back out for another drive. I'm pretty sure he'll probably get about a half of action. First and 10, back to pass. Dumps it off. Here's the back. Oh, look at this run. Hey, that's Trevion Williams, the newly signed Brown, formerly of the Bungles. On a dump off pass. Okay. That's cool. Nice block. Cuts up. Nice. First and 10. Shotgun again for Sanders. Back to pass. Loading up. Up. No. 16 says he got pushed, but yeah, that was Deontay again. Deontay, this is not a good start for you, buddy. Let's see what happened here. I mean, he was getting kind of held and dragged. I mean, I don't know. It's tough to say. It's tough. So 2nd and 10. I want to see him go to Fernine one time. That'd be fun. Hands it off. And about a yard. That's Sampson again. Would have been awesome to see Shador up there with the other starters, but it's cool. It's cool. 39. 10-10 tie. Wow. 39. Empty backfield. Sanders back to pass. Oh, there he goes. Here he's running. Gets the first down and slides. Sanders scampers for the first down. Smart to go down and slide. Hella good run. 1st and 10. Wow, that goes nowhere. And of course, there's the random ass Kevin Stefanski special. Freaking reverse. Yeah, let's run a stupid reverse. Wow, Kevin, way to sabotage your own drive. Pass. Runs out of the pocket. Oh, just over the reach of Sampson, who was wide open. There was nobody around him, but too tall. His job to get out of there and stay on his feet. Oh, and then he got hit afterwards. All right. 3rd and 12. 9 minutes to go. Third and 12. Shotgun. Back to pass. Sanders throws it. Almost breaks a tackle. He's still fighting. Gets about 3 yards shy. Nice snag by Thrash. I'll take it. Take it. They're just going to break the tackle there and keep getting it for a second there. It looks like they're going to try and punch it through here. Get the first down. Shotgun again. Figured out, why not? Inside the 30. Shotgun for Sanders. Back to pass. He's going to run 20 yards backwards and throws it away. Why? Why are we doing these dumb plays, Kevin? I mean, damn. Classic Kevin. Good old Kevin. Can always trust Kevin for these weird ass play calls. It's preseason and Kev can't help himself. Always gotta pull off the freaking like reverse. It's like, ooh, gotta pull the reverse. Oh, it's staring at him like the like the freaking Green Goblin mask. I gotta tweet that out. Hold up. You know that be staring at Kev the whole game in the playbook. Staring him. You know that reverse play be staring at Kev the whole game in the playbook. Oh, that's funny. He's like, come on. You know you want to do it. You know you want to do it, buddy. Kevin. Kevin. You know you want to do it. Just once. Come on, man. It'll work this time. I promise. If you're going to do it, why are you using a tight end? Huh? Well, not a tight end, but like some bum receiver. Huh? Yeah. I should keep track of how many times he does that play. Can't help himself. Oh yeah, Shador looks good, but Kevin, what are we calls, man? Oh, let's just do a play call where there's like no protection. Well, it'll be Panther ball. I mean, it's preseason, so who cares? But still, wow, this loser freaking really did. Did this loser subscribe to me just to do this or no? I'm freaking sub only mode. How is there a freaking spam bot in my chat? Oh, yeah. First and 10. Back to pass. Throws. Of course, the corner wasn't looking. Freaking Anusium. That's Tet McMillan. Rookie out of Arizona. Chadosia Rusium. Oh. Wow. Bum-ass corner wasn't even looking for the ball. Again, another corner with his eyes locked on the receiver. Doesn't look back for the ball. Classic. Hands it off, and there's about 6-yard or so gain. We'll see what they give him. Gain of 6. Look at that. There's Schlesinger, the rookie out of UCLA. Shotgun for Young. Back to hand it off and get stuffed. Schlesinger amongst the Browns players to get the tackle. That's funny. That play be staring. Oh, we got a little tussle thing going on here, eh? A little extracurricular activities. Oh, God. Oh. Got a flag thrown. See what this flag is. Often one empty set. Classic. Yep. Oh. Wow. So Rayshon Jenkins and number 17 of the Panthers have been sent away. Rayshon Jenkins. Sean Jenkins. What did he do to make you that mad? In a preseason game. Come on, Rayshon. Use your freaking brain meat, brother. Huh. DeMonte KZ will replace him. Another, ironically, we signed KZ on the same day that we signed Jenkins. Shotgun. And our guy jumped. Of course. Dropped it, but it doesn't matter because our guy jumped. Yep, here comes the Browns. Browns being the Browns, even in the preseason. Classic. Classic. Just giving them a first down. No big deal. It was Xavier Legette, the rookie out of South Carolina, who also got tossed from Carolina. Oh. Second and 9, back to pass. Underneath, caught, first down. Oh, man. There's Shadur. First and 10. Bryce Young gonna run, passes it off. Stop. Yep, you can definitely tell we're back because defense giving the opposing offense a free first down on a dumb penalty and then, just getting dog walked down the field the rest of the way. It's like a tradition at this point. First and goal. Hands it off. Gets stuffed. Second down. 4:23 to go in the first. So that was Xavier Leggett, the receiver from South Carolina, and Rayshawn Jenkins, the safety that we signed this offseason. They were both disqualified. So ejected. Second and goal. Shotgun. Snap. The hands of the receiver. That's McMillan. Third down. All right, third down and goal. Shotgun for Young. Snap. Pressure coming. Everybody collapses in on themselves. Throws wide open in the back of the end zone. Touchdown. Freaking Cam Mitchell got cooked. Yeah, okay. I thought we would have had him right there, but what the heck was Mitchell? I don't know what he was doing. Mitchell got turned around. Yeah. Oh, brother. Use the extra point. And it's good. Okay, 7-0 Panthers. All right. Man. Dudes out here brawling in a freaking preseason game. That's craziness. Okay, well, how does the offense respond? Get Mason Graham out of this game. He's good until the regular season. Thing is, though, they're double teaming him. He ain't gonna do that with Miles out there. Again, only because he a little bit during rookie minicamp. That's the only gripe against him they've had. Because he threw up a little during rookie minicamp. If that's the only gripe you can have on a player, is that he got sick a little bit? Must be pretty good, right? Oh, Shador's look good. Supporting cast, well, not the greatest. Offensive line, I mean, it's second and third teamers. Receivers, it's Deontay Johnson and randoms. See what happens on this drive. It's return. Actually, a decent return. Good. And now, see what Shador does on his third drive. Oh, did he even like get through several punches at Rayshawn, who ripped Leggette's helmet off? Jenkins threw a ball at Truba Hubbard during Wednesday's practice. Oh, yeah, so he's been scrappy all week. Okay. 1st and 10. Here's Sanders. Back to pass. Caught. Tight end. Gain of about 4-ish, maybe 5. That's Bates. I literally just have Judy suit up for one play. I'm like, I want to get these fans juiced up. There's Tommy Reese, the newly promoted offensive coordinator. 2nd and 5. Under center. But remember, Kevin's calling plays now. Again. Hands it off. And a 1st down. That's Williams again, I believe. It's Monty Marshall. That's Monty Marshall. Okay. Former, was it Appalachian State running back? One of the undrafted. By the way, I didn't see this before, but shout out to Travis Warren for subscribing. 1st and 10. I've been so locked in. Marshall still in the backfield. Hands it off again. Outside. Oh, nice run. Yeah, take a shoulder. Gets about 5-ish. 2-minute warning here in the first. Or 2 minutes to go in the first. 2nd and 5. So I was right again. Gain of 5. I think Shador will probably get second quarter, and then it'll be Tyler Huntley for the 3rd and 4th. Most likely. 2nd and 5. Empty backfield. Thrash motioning. Dumps it off. Goes nowhere. I'm just checking my notifications, guys. Let me do this real quick. Okay. All right. There we are. 3rd and 7. Always got to do a play to derail ourselves, right? Always. It's like tradition. Got to do a play to derail ourselves. 3rd and 7. Less than a minute to go here in the first. Snap, back to pass. Throws it to nobody. Okay. Yep, offense is not great. Couple flashes, but they do this to themselves. They just be derp, 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 derp. Wait, what did Trey do? Trey Henderson just did something on the very first touch as a Patriot. Kick return touchdown. So another punt coming up. Trevor Etienne back to receive the punt. Well, they picked up, and it'll be at the 2. Wow. Watson? Yeah, Bookie Watson. He bobbled the ball, and then Bookie picked it up. Wow. Special teams made a play like that. Okay. Bjorka's like, I did it. Yay. So Browns offense will get a reprieve here. After special teams made a big time play. And so Shedeur goes back out there. Last season, 37 trips, 18 touchdowns, 8 field goals. That was Trevor Etienne, the running back out of Georgia, formerly Florida, brother of Travis. 36 seconds to go here in the first. People's Choice want to win, put 12 in. That's a good sign. Okay. So here we go. They're going to get it right around the 10. Shotgun for Shedeur. Hands it off. And, he'll actually run for about 3 yards. Okay. Travion Henderson, 100-yard kickoff return touchdown. My God. All right, that looks like that'll be it. That'll be it for the first quarter. Browns are cooking, thanks to special teams. All right. Second quarter coming up. Mason Graham puts an alignment on a conveyor belt. Oh, yeah, he got to move him. Mason Graham is going to be good. People just hating. Because remember, we could have had Trav, which would have been awesome. I wanted Trav, but Mason Graham's an animal too. I mean, he can literally eat up the middle of a field. Just put him out there with Malik Collins and Myles Garrett. Ooh, yes, sir. 28 rush, 33 pass, 61 total, 3 first downs, 1 for 4 on third down. We've had the ball about 9 minutes about. And of course, they would have the ball again here after the short little run by Marshall. There's Shedeur. Inside the 10, under center. Single back formation. Snap. Play action. Throws. And it's caught for the touchdown. Caden Davis. Oh, nice. Whoa, 2. Damn. Caden Davis in the back of the end zone. Ooh. And the kick is up, and it is good. Nice. Play 10-yard drive. Set up, of course. It was set up by the muffed punt by Trevor Etienne. Back to life, back to reality. I'm not going to turn on the Guardian game. I'm just going to put on the game day app. I don't want to eat up any streaming thing or whatever, bandwidth. Hell yeah. Wow. Guardians? Oh, God. The Guardians are doing it again. Meanwhile, the Guardians are teasing again. All right, so here's the kick by Hopkins. Deep one, too. There's a return. And that's it. Panthers get it back here. Ooh, run scored against Santana. Oh, they hit Manzardo? Oh, my goodness. Brother. Oh, a double. Low success. Ha ha. Savale. Brother. Father. Ramirez double 2. Here's a handoff. Gets to the 28-yard line. Back to life. Back to reality. Head to life. Second and 7. Here's a gain of 3. Back to pass. Oh, that was a dangerous throw. Incomplete. Third down. Coverage was by, I believe, Chris Edmonds. And 41. That's Edmonds. Okay. Bases loaded for Santana. I just saw that. Okay. Third and 7. Shotgun for. Bryce Young's not in the game anymore, by the way. Back to pass. Dalton. Pressured. Nobody around at all. And he bobbled it. No, he caught it. I'm surprised he didn't try to run for the first down. Wow. I'm surprised he didn't try to run for the first down. It was. It hit the ground a little. Just a little bit, I think. Back to pass. Quick pass is caught. Yep, now here comes the defense getting dog walked down the field again. Back to life, back to reality. Second and 1. Blowing that one up. And there's a flag down. That's Reed. Winston Reed. Holding. Okay, so it's a holding on the offense. Yeah. With the guys getting pressure like they were, yeah, there was definitely a holding there. Definitely. Pretty evident. There's Sanders staying loose on the sideline on the bike. Second and 11. Oh, I thought I was going to get picked or something. There's Edmonds again. Horn. Hey, Jimmy Horn Jr. Couple yards. And 9 for Dalton. Shotgun. Running back to his left. Gets him back in the backfield with him. Snap. Pressure coming down. That's 53. Wow. It's Okwara. Yeah, that's is that Julian Okwara? I think it was. Or Romeo, one of those two. Yeah, the Okwara brothers. The other one. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Defensive line's looking good this year, not gonna lie. Here's the slight bobble. Here's the return. This dude really trying to do everything with it, bro. Freaking Floria. And we got flags. Oh, they walked Bo Naylor. Wow. Cafus. Okay. Oh, an eligible player downfield on the kick. Wow. Damn, Savali, 35 pitch first inning. Come on, kid. I need Cafus to cook here. Get a big base hit and really open it up. Let's have a score like 6, 7 runs so Tanner Bybee bum ass can freaking blow it in 1 inning. Or maybe Tanner Bybee's actually not bad. Who knows? Since I'm not even streaming him anymore, at least today anyway. All right. Okay, so bases loaded for Santana. Well, now bases are loaded for the kid. Oh. Sanders and company. A double for Kafis. More rookie success. Empties the bases. Kafis with a 3-run double. Wow. Okay, kid. Okay, kid. Bases clearing double for the kid. Play him a lot and see what happens. You play him almost every day, I bet you he'll really lock in. He'll be one of those hit magnet dudes that gets like a hit almost every game. There we go. And then a lineup for Rokio, but damn. The Guardians really pitched around in the first inning. Or hit around. Actually hilarious to me. That's hilarious. Portland Trailblazers, stay in Portland. Shout out to you for subscribing. Hell yeah. Actually, let me make sure. Okay, the alert box is still there. Let's give you the proper recognition that you deserve. Hell yeah. Yes, sir. Back to life. Back to reality. Back to life. Okay. There's a look at the dancers, I guess, for the Panthers. Shotgun for Sanders. Hands it off, and he'll get about 2 or 3. Right. Second and 7. The pass, throws, and he'll get about another 4 or so yards. Okay. Chris Gent going to the Knicks to be the associate head coach under Mike Brown. All right. Shotgun, 3rd and 3. Back to pass. Flag. Ooh, nice snag there to get the catch. Oh, he caught it. Yeah, it's a flag too. They don't shift. Not really going to get mad because it's only preseason, but come on. Dude's lock in, man. It's not the Browns without some stupid, dumb penalties. But again, this is only preseason. They do this by like, if it's like week 7, 8 in the regular season and they got legal shifts. I'm like, You guys have been working together for essentially 7-8 weeks in the regular season. And if we still see illegal shifts, they're not locked in up here. Yeah. All right, the pass. Wide open. That's 84 again. First down. It's pass too. Nice ass pass. Hell yeah. Pressure coming too. Wow. Yeah, 84 shook his dude. That Larvadane? Wow. By action. And he'll run for near the first down. Second and 1. Yeah, that was the Larvadane, number 84. Now it looks like Shador's out there with third stringers, it looks like. Mostly. Man in motion. Watch out. Yeah, Chase Cota was hearing footsteps. Third and 1. Swear to God, Tanner Bybee, you're going to piss me off already, dude. Got you a 5-0 lead. He's going to start blowing it little by little. This dude literally is ass. Tanner Bybee literally cannot get dudes out. Wow, Tanner. Oh, he actually did. Oh, look at that. Double play time. And I think he got the first down. Yeah, double play. Good job, Tanner. Wow. So 1st and 10. Okay, I mean, Shador has not looked like overwhelmed or anything. First and 10. Hands it off, gets eaten alive. Loss of like 3 yards. You could say he's now playing with essentially janitors and future cashiers. Uh, Second and 13. Almost picked off. Trying to get it to Larvadane again. Third and 13. Back to pass. There he is running around again. Oh, I'm shaking these defenders. All that to lose like 5 yards. Oh, man. He is showing his shiftiness. I will say that much. We'll say this. He is shifty as hell. John Cena? Wow. Back to being a face again. Love to see it. 4th and 13. And here's the return. Almost eaten up there. Now here comes the reinforcements. Gets it to the 23-ish yard line. Okay. Part of me kind of wishes he did play a little with the ones, because that would have been must-see television. But alas, you know, he got a touchdown with the twos. That's cool. Makes me wonder if we do see the ones for a drive or two, who's the quarterback going to be? Kenny? Probably Kenny. Oh, well. Okay. That's funny. Shador running around like, yeah, he's having flashbacks at Colorado. Uh, Back to life, back to reality, back to life, back to reality. All right. Pretty good contingent of Browns fans on hand for this one. Next week, of course, the Browns will be going to Philadelphia for joint practices and then a game against the Eagles. There might be 2 joint practices against them. I'm not sure, though. There was only one against the Panthers. I've never heard of only one practice session. Usually it's been about 2. There's Joe Flacco. And like I've said, I'd prefer he start. Oh, notice that defense showing up. Gets the stuff. Maybe a gain of 1, if anything. I think if we're going to start a quarterback, it's probably going to be Joe Flacco week 1. Unless Shador just kills it. Right? What about Kenny? I don't see Kenny. All right, 2nd and 10. Shotgun. Back to pass. Pressured. Gets about 7. Third and 6. Huh. Dion reacted to the touchdown. Probably sitting in his office going, yeah, oh, let's go. It's my son. 3rd and 6. Snap. Pressure coming. He's going to throw it up. The hell was the cameraman looking for? That's a 1st down. That's Coker again. We got a flag. Might be coming back, but we'll see. One. Offset. Oh. Oh, offsetting. We had offsides, but they had a face mask. Okay. Wow. All right then. Oh, Stephen Kwan, you and your pop outs. Third and 20. Back to pass. Pressure coming in. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Almost back to the line of scrimmage. Back to the original marker. So defense stands tall. And it's fourth down. 3:40 to go here in the. Uh-oh. Oh, maybe he's just fixing his shoulder pad. His shoulder thing, I think. Yeah, that's what he was doing. Scared me for a second. I thought, oh no, did he hurt his shoulder? No. Maybe he did. Yeah, he might have hurt his shoulder a little bit. Number 35. Yeah, he's walking like a little like this. So yeah, he hurt himself. Darn. Here's the punt return. This is Flora. No, this isn't Flora. This is Davis. Gets a solid return. Not, crazy. It's a good return. He actually went forward. Back to life. Back to reality. Wow. Okay. These damn flies, man. This one fly just loves my computer. I think it's because it's like a electronic, it's like a warm thing, so they just be hanging around it. And they know I can't smack it because I'm not gonna even risk blowing my you know, just hurting another computer. I learned that lesson the hard way. So, played the Panthers 7 times. Who is second least? Probably the Falcons or the Bucks. Maybe the Bucks. Yeah, it was the Bucks. I figured because they're one of the other younger teams. They weren't around as long as the other three. That's true. Yeah. All right. So Browns have it. They're on 40. Under center for Shador. Back to pass. Dumps it off. And loses a couple yards. Okay. Yep. Monty Marshall again. There's Flacco talking to Deontay. Some people saying on Twitter, yeah, this is probably the last drive for Shedeur today. 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Rolls to his right. Throws. Open. Catch. Floria. Hey, Floria. Hey. One-handed by Luke Floria. Former Menor Cardinal. 2-minute warning. Oh, that was lit. He went up with the left and brought it down. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. One thing about Shedeur is he is extremely mobile, but he's not a wild mobile either. He's mobile, but he'll also be looking downfield. What's up, JB Taylor? Stupid flies. God, I hate those stupid insects. Damn things. Oh, I hate these bugs. I hate bugs. I hate bugs. Not every single bug. Just these annoying little flies. Which, oddly enough, they seem to be attracted to my PC here. Wow. Back to the light. Back to what? Tanner Bovey. Oh, okay. 2 straight shutout innings after we scored 5. Keep it up. By the way, Garth Lasser. Shout out to you for subscribing. I had to turn on subs only mode because trolls, and not trolls, but spam bots were polluting my chat. Yeah, in terms of how he scored, Shedeur Sanders threw a dime in the back of the end zone to Caden Davis for the touchdown. And he just threw another dime to Luke Floria, who he's had one hell of a connection with during camp. And there's former Buckeye Travion Henderson housing a kick return. 17-0 New England. Giants, Bills tomorrow, Texans, Vikings, Jets, Packers. Then Sunday you have Dolphins, Bears, and Saints Chargers. Yeah. Wow. Now get him a cooler number. Yeah, for Floria. Floria. Yeah. Leggett already posted an apology about getting ejected. Wow. Scooble dog shit. That's tough. First and 10, under center. Hands it off. Oh, breaks the tackle. Gets to the 25. Floria. Do. Might have cramped up a bit. Yeah, he got cramped up a bit. Yeah. Second and 3. Sanders in the gun. Hands it off again. Uh-oh, pops it outside. And he's going to go to the 12-yard line. I think that's Amani Marshall again, I think. Or is that Williams again? I can't tell. Oh, that's Williams. That's Trevion Williams again. All right. All right. 110 to go. Shotgun again for Shadur. Snap. What? Touchdown. Hayden Davis again. Wrists up, baby. Ooh. Oh, he's lit. Oh, yeah. The one thing, I see the accuracy. This dude throws darts, man. My goodness. This dude straight up throws darts out here. Long team. Oopsies. I forgot we're the away team. It's preseason. Relax. Kick is up, and it is good. 14-7. Oh, comments. Zardo double. Hey. Hey. Kyle. Oh, it's my guy, Kyle. Oh, Shadur again. Base hit. Oh, Santana. Lock in, Carlos. Carlos bang. Carlos Santana bang. Yes. 6-0 against Savale. That's tough. Hell yeah. Oh, did they get? Oh, they got Santana out at second. Slowpoke. Yeah. What the heck you doing, Lois? You slowpoke. Why are you running this second, bro? Thought you were faster than anybody else, I guess. Wow. Yeah, he's throwing that rock around. Ran around a little bit like he's playing on the playground. Cena versus Logan Paul. Okay. Wow. Okay. Great blitz pick up by Amani Marshall. Yeah, I see the accuracy. Man, I mean, he throwing straight. Just dart. Boom, boom, boom. So it's 14-7 Browns. Kicked by Hopkins. Will be returned. And he's going to run around the edge. And he'll be out of bounds. All right. Got another flag. 2 holdings on the same team. That's tough. Double holding on Carolina. Too bad you can't stack them up. Wow. Yeah, Shador throwing darts out here, man. Dion's like, oh yeah, what now? Yes, why? Oh God. Mike Green? Damn, look at that band. Oh my God. Luke. Huh? Oh, Floria. Throws. Less than a minute to go here in the first quarter, in the first half. Yeah, Shador looks like he's chilling now. Oh, he's chilling now. Back to pass. Caught. Sure. Got rid of it though. Keeps him in bounds. 25 seconds to go. Eric Scuba went 4 and 2/3 innings, gave up 2 bombs to Gustavo, and Neto. That's not the supposed best pitcher on the planet, right? That's tough. Ooh, Gustavo. Yeah, this dude Shador's throwing dots. Shador's throwing dots out here. 11 of 18, 103 yards, 2 tutties, a rating of 113.9. I've seen enough. 26 seconds to go. Dalton in the gun. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Gets it over the corner's head. 3rd down. Shador talking to that's David Njoku down talking to him. Njoku's probably saying something like, "Man, you throw a ball like that to me, man, you're gonna have to throw it up a little bit because I like to go up and get it." Oh man. There's Miles. Durag Miles. Never thought I'd see it. I wonder if that's Malik Collins he's talking to. Yeah, there's David talking to Shador. Okay. Shador's probably saying something like, "Man, you know, it's crazy. A year ago, I was in Colorado getting ready for the season. And now look. 3rd and 3. Back to pass. Throws it. It's overthrown. Coverage by Tony Brown. Uh, Josina Anderson. Turn your eyes, Giants fans. Shador with the 2nd touchdown of the night, showing perfect timing. Perfect timing. Back to Caden Davis. Yep. There's the punt. And let it roll. Out of bounds. Just take a knee and go in for the half. The fact that Logan is a part of John's retirement tour before Seth, AJ Styles, Ron Breaker, Drew McIntyre, Carmelo, etc. Just the most diabolical thing. Yeah, it's kind of stupid if you ask me. And Bybee gave up a bomb to Brooks Ball. Okay, wow, all right. And it was a somewhat of a meatball, kind of. 83-mile-per-hour cutter. Oh, he can't go again without doing that. Classic Tanner. Wow. So there's LeBron James reacting to it. That young king looking good out there. Keep going up. A second Shedeur Sanders touchdown has taken place. All I'm gonna say is Jackson Dart better be him. Jackson Dart better be like the next coming of Jesus or something, because passing up on him for Jackson Dart when Shedeur was there and the vibe was that they were going to take him. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, we're at halftime. Do I really even need to go over the stats? I mean, it's only preseason, but I guess I will. All right. So let's pull up La Statita and let's go over it. In the meantime, I'm going to turn on SmackDown, see what's popping over there. All right. We'll see what Jackson Dart does tomorrow. I'm going to see like 3 videos from Giants fans talking about Shedeur. Yeah. Because they passed up on him. They could have had him. Oh, wow, since he's actually winning. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. Wait, they got the Motor City Machine Guns versus the MFTs? What? Okay, then. All right, box score for the first half. For the Browns, Shedeur, 11 of 18, 103 yards, 2 tutties. Good stuff. On the ground, Travion Williams, 2 carries, 20 yards. Sanders, 4 for 19. Marshall, 5 for 14. Sampson, 2 for 6. Davis, 1 for -2, of course, on that stupid reverse. Floria led the way in receptions, or receiving yards. 1 reception for 30 yards with 1 hand. Caden Davis, 3 for 23 and 2 touchdowns. And then a whole bunch of other dudes caught a couple passes here and there. Nothing really big. Defensively, 2 sacks from Alex Wright and Julian Okwara. And then, of course, nothing really else to talk about there. For anyone who really cares, Bryce Young, 4 for 6 and a touchdown. Andy Dalton, 9 for 11, 70 yards. Chuba Hubbard, 3 carries, 10 yards. Rico Dowdle, 3 for 7. Trevor Etienne, 1 for 0. McMillan led the way in receiving yards, 43 receiving yards on 2 receptions. Jalen Coker, 2 receptions, 17 yards and a touchdown. That's really it. Like in terms of like major stats. Defensively, only 1 sack from Nick Skelton. And that's it. Yeah. Major stats anyway. All right. So we gave up the home run and that's it. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Kafis, 2 hits already. 3 RBIs for Kafis, 2 hits. Okay, CJ. Kafis scores on a balk. Wow. Hell yeah. Fatu. Oh. Fatu. Yeah. Oh, yes. Sami Zayn. I figured it was Montreal, so of course it's going to be Sammy. Wow. Oh, Steven. Dude, why does Steven Kwan suck all of a sudden? Like, he's ass. Like, Steven, you good, brother? Oh, okay. Wow, 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 oh. Wow, 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 oh. Come on, Daniel. Come on, man of Schnee. The man of Schnee. It's the man of Schnee. Oh, it's the man of Schnee. Hell yeah, Schnee. Another run's gonna score. Wow. 8-1 Guardians. And they're in the top of the 4th. Wow, okay. Keep piling it on. Blow the damn doors off these fools, man. Straight up. All right. Savali's at 77 pitches. Wow. Yeah, they must be taking him out. That's tough. That's tough. Oh, that's tough. But yeah, Giants fans, let's just say you better hope that Jackson Dart is like him, because I know it's only one game, but like Shador's looking good. NFL throw on that deep dig. Ooh. Yeah, Shador might actually be him. Mike Vassell pitching for Savali now. I need the Angels to come up clutch here. Oh, I need the Angels to win, because it'd just be freaking hilarious. So I assume it'll be Tyler Huntley getting snaps at quarterback in the second half. That's cool. We're going to get John Cena versus Logan Paul at Clash of Paris. Yeah, I heard. I heard about it. They walked J-Ram. Okay. I got the game day app for the Guardians on my computer right now. That's why I'm paying attention to that. So it looks like we're ready for the start of the second half. Oh, wow. Bases juiced again. Okay, Los, what you got for me now? Key, buddy, buckaroo. All right. So, first and 10. 14. Oh, let me do this real quick here. Third quarter. I mean, God, I gotta turn this thing back on. There we are. First and 10. Shotgun. Hands it off. Gets about 3. J.W. Johnson in the booth with Joe Thomas and Chris Rose. Back to pass, pressured, and he overthrows his man by like about 3 or 4 yards. Good coverage by Brown again. Third and 8. Tony Brown. Look at the hairstyle, the puff thing he's got fluffing out of his helmet. It's a pretty damn good special teamer. But like I've said, I don't know if I want him playing legit cornerback snaps. Third and 8. Shotgun again, back to pass. Pressure coming. He's going to throw, and it's incomplete. Oh, they walked in a run. Santana draws a walk. And that's a, is that Dalton again, or is that, I don't know who that is out there for them, but are they going to send Sanders back out there? No. Are they really going to do that? Are they going to give Sanders more reps? Punt unit. Hunt is away. Pretty good one. Makes one man miss. Oh, punt turn. He get tripped up. Damn it. He was, Larverdane would have had it too. Damn it. Breaks one more tackle. He's gone. Don't you just love that? You know, you're like, I bet you if you looked in his viewpoint, there would have been nothing there. There would have been nothing but green grass. There would have been nothing but green grass there. Oh well. Oh. There's a look at the new stadium that'll be going up over the next couple years. 1st and 10. Shador back out there. Incomplete. Wow, Shador back out there. Okay. Sure. 2nd and 10. Hands it off. Get out 3 yards. This might be his last drive, but maybe they just want to ride the wave and have him go 3 quarters and then just give Huntley the 4th. Oh man, that's tough. Then 7. What trendy, gimmicky play are we going to run here? Back to pass. Sack. Yeah, there was nothing downfield. I don't know what he was looking for. Classic. Okay, here's the punt. And here's the return. Goes nowhere. 4. Wow. Okay. Oh. We'll say it feels good to live tweet Browns Kings again. Oh man, it's a fun game. I'm actually intrigued by what I'm watching. Shador's looking good. I can't. He's freaking playing with 2nd, 3rd, and even 4th teamers, but still, he's looking good. The guys on the field right now are dudes that he's been practicing with essentially all off season. Tanner Bybee struck somebody out. Who would have thought? 4Ks for Tanner. Okay. Keep it rolling, Tanner. Okay. Panther offense back on the field. Dalton's still out there. Shotgun. And a quick pass is taking about 8-9 yards. All right, 2nd and 1. Shotgun again for Dalton. Throws. Oh, trying to go behind like a back shoulder throw. He would have had the receiver, but he just underthrew him a little off. Against Don Jones. Or just Jones, yeah. Play action. Wide open, dump off. 1st down, and then a little bit more extra. $11:33 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Play action. Oh, almost could have had that one. Loss of about 2. Thomas on the stop. There's Schlesinger, the rookie out of UCLA. Talking to Grant Delpit. If you're Schlesinger, you got to know, like, yeah, these guys are going to be relying on me, especially now that JOK's out for the year because of that neck issue that he had last year. He hurt his neck, and he's back in the building and stuff. He's just not ready to come back yet. Got to be careful with that stuff. Pitch, not pitch. Oh, he's stumbled. Oh, watch out. That's Aiden Huntington. I believe will get credited with the sack simply because Dalton just kind of fell backwards. He got the ball, pump fake, and then fell backwards. Watch out. A little extra little in the back of the head. Ref obviously knew that a little extra foot to the back of the head was a little accident. There's Miles with the do-rag. All right. Back to pass on 3rd and 18. Dumps it off. And they almost get the whole thing back. I'm getting pestered by a damn flying insect, of course. Trying to taunt me. But they know what happens when I get taunted. I break out the fly swatter and I spank the crap out of him. So 4th and 6. Went back. Well, I don't know if Shador is going to come out for another drive here. Here's the... Oh, they're going to catch it. Okay. Catch. Shador coming out for another drive. Wow. I thought he would have been only out there for like a half, but they're keeping him out there again. Sammy just pinned Solo Sikoff. Wow. This dude on Twitter is kind of being serious, being legit about this. Every time Shador Sanders makes a good play they pan the camera to at least one black person in the crowd. Ah, yeah, you, just you. Are you gonna sit back and let governing powers continue ruining your lives? Okay, what? Oh, okay, yeah. All right, yeah. That's. I see what he's doing. I see what that person is doing. Okay. All right. Okay. And another freaking spam bot. I could have sworn I put it on, sub only mode. That means these freaking losers are subscribing just so they could do this. Wow. How cool are you? Subscribing to my channel just so you could spam. On YouTube, damn, brother. All right, shotgun. And a flag. Don't worry, mods, I got it. Mods are sleeping on the job. Moderators, you're sleeping on the job. People get fired for being this slow. Am I going to have to start rescinding wrenches? Okay. Hands it off. And you'll get about 2. I'm joking, by the way. I'm not going to rescind any wrenches. Dude, Stephen Kwan literally stinks today, bro. Second and 13. Shotgun for Sanders. Another flag. Come. Another offensive lineman getting a little giddy or jumpy. Come on, Williams. How about you actually, move when you're supposed to? Oh, there's Dashy calling for Matt Tracy to be fired. Sanders in the end zone. Throws it incomplete. 3rd down. Wonder how they're doing over there in Cincy and Pittsburgh. Surely Cincinnati's still winning, right? All right, 3rd and 18. Gets it to the about 9-yard line or so, and that's it. Oh, top 9. Ooh. Pittsburgh up 3-2. That's tough. Oh, that's tough. Cincy losing again. That's even more. That's even tougher. Mets are up 2-0 on the Brewers. That's good to see, I guess. Oh, excuse me. Oh boy. And souls, we like flags. Do I have game on the defense? Don't see that too often now, do you? Oh, Ryan Reynolds. 2-run triple. Wow. A triple. Wow. Here's the punt. After all that, here's the return by the Panthers. And he'll get it in modest sum of yards. Nothing crazy, you know. Again, just a short little return. Good coverage, though. 14-7 Browns. Of course, I'll have a little recap video up after this game is over with. Just going over real quick the big things. Shador looking good. Defensive line. I mean, it's the backups, but hey, I will say this: we got some good depth at D line this year. Mason Graham looks like a solid player. You put him next to our starters, and I think he will blossom. Oh wow. Oh wow. Houston beating New York. Bottom 6. Tough. Minnesota beating Kansas City. Top 4. Sheesh. Sheesh. Wow. Ryan Hayes strikes out to be the final out tonight. Back to pass. Pressure. Oh. Picked off by Needham, the former Dolphin. Nick Needham picks off Andy Dalton, and the Browns are getting the ball back. Dalton just got baited. I mean, yeah, he got baited by Nick Needham. Nick Needham is like the most typical cornerback 4. Solid depth. Can't even be mad, you know? He's been dealing with injuries, so still. But that's good. Browns get it in. Back to pass. Dumps it off, and here's the big guy. Can't tell who this is. 87. And there's a flag. That's damn, look at that hair. Holy crap. Forstall. Forstall? Ineligible man downfield. Of course. Here we go with this garbage. You can definitely tell that's Browns preseason. These dudes don't know how to stay in their lanes and stay in their zones and, you know, stay locked in. They just be doing whatever. These plays are timing plays, though. So, of course, 1st and 15, 7:17 to go. Sanders still out there. Kind of shocked, to be honest with you, but okay, I'll take it. Back to pass. Got him wide open. That's 82. Is that Bates? That's Bates. First down, regardless. Got him wide open, too. Beautifully designed play and got him open. Didn't even see him and he still got it to him. Wow. 1st and 10. Hands it off. Bounces it out wide. Gets the edge for the first down. That is Marshall again. Oh, New York tied it up against the Houston Astros, eh? All right. All right, inside the 15 now. Hands it off again. Gets it inside the 10 to about the 7-yard line, it looked like. Hard to really tell with all the humanity around there. Uh-oh, Luke Floria heads to the locker room with 2 trainers. Figures. Of course. Figures. 2nd and 8. I don't know exactly what happened. Maybe he got a little shaken up. Remember, he was cramping earlier. Back to pass. Dumps it off. That's Marshall again, I think. Or is that Williams? 3rd down. I think that's Trevion. It throws. Yeah, that's Williams. That's the new guy. 3rd and 3. 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd. Again, these are all dudes that Shadur's been working with all offseason, so he knows these guys almost like the back of his hand. Yep, that is Trevion Williams in the backfield. Snap. And he will rumble for about a yard. 4th down. Okay. What are they going to do here? Go for it? I mean, why not? YOLO. It's preseason. What trendy, gimmicky ass play are they going to draw up here? Fourth and 2, 4:09 to go in the 3rd. Oh, they're going under center. Man in motion. And that's Larvadane. Runs it in for a touchdown. On a jet sweep. Beautifully designed play again. Browns up 20-7. Extra point pending. Who's played as Gage Larvadane. Another undrafted free agent receiver. Extra point. Up. And I don't know if he hit that. He got it. Barely, but he hit it. 21-7. Okay, that was a damn good play call. Back to life, back to reality, back to life, back to reality. 5-3 Angels over the Tigers. Back to life. And 2-1 Philly over Texas. Back to reality, back to life, Back to reality. Damn it. Got a damn song in my head now. Adele Homer. Joe Adele, bang. Raw. Bang, bang. Joe Adele just hit a home run. Joe Adele just hit a home run. ESPN Plus is now included with Fubo? Huh. ESPN Plus. I already pay a lot for Fubo. Oh, there's an extra $15 a month you could get for ESPN Plus with Fubo TV. The only reason why I would have had ESPN Plus was MMA. And the main reason why I watched MMA retired. Stipe. I don't really watch MMA much anymore now because Stipe retired. Which honestly, he's been kind of pseudo-retired for a while now. Because, I mean, he's a firefighter. He had barely, fought the last couple of years. Back to reality, back to life, back to reality. I gotta stop singing the damn song. Oh, God. Back to. Man. I'm gonna crash out. I don't want to get copyrighted because the damn earworm in my head keeps picking up these songs and I can't stop singing it. Acapella. Acapella. Hey. Don't ask me why I keep singing the song because they're so freaking catchy. All right, kick is away. It's a bouncer. Here's the return. Again, good return coverage. Never really had a problem with return coverage. But anyways, we're going to see the Panthers out there again. I'm wondering if it'll be Dalton again. Dalton has been out there since the first two drives. And it'll be Jack Plummer, the number 3 quarterback for the Panthers. I believe I saw Huntley warming up for the Browns. So, yep. I believe that would be it for Sanders for real this time. He ran the offense efficiently, showed athleticism, extended plays, did everything you wanted. Night and day from last year. Yeah, the flags are still there because it's the first preseason game. A lot of these guys haven't been in a game like this in a while, and they're kind of giddy to get out there and show out. Happens. So 3rd and 1, 1:21 to go. I guess they had to measure. Digital. I guess they're checking the measurement. I think. Oh, the virtual measurement. Short by about an inch or so. View, what is that, about a foot? And 2 inches? Okay. All right. Foul. 14 of 23 for 138 passing yards for Shador. Not too shabby. If we had this Shador Sanders on the Buckeyes, Will Howard would have been working fast food. And the thing was, though, he wasn't going to come to Ohio State because he wanted to go play with his father. If his father wasn't coaching, he probably would have done something like that. Hands it off. Oh, no, he kicked it. He fooled me. Damn. That's what Snoop does. That's his specialty. Run and read option. Good stuff. Under center. Back to pass. Throws it up. Oh, he would have had Larvadane. Watch him. He would have had Gage Larvadane. But I think he just had to yeet it up because there was pressure and there's a flag down. First and 10. Pass. Dumps it off. Oh, nice move. Couple of them. Gets inside the 20, but the 15. That's Toa. Legit, this guy sounds like you should be running with the bloodline. Toa. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Browns up 21-7, and they're driving to score again. Two lines, back to the... Man, stop doing that, man. I know them freaking copyright. You know, the bots are like all in the throw. Going to Keyshawn Johnson. Oh, are they keeping him in the game? Wow. Hands it off. He'll get a good chunk of those yards back. He'll get to about the 6 or 5 yard line. Third down. 14:07 to go in the game. This is honestly the most fun I've actually had doing a Browns preseason game in actually a few years now. I'm actually still locked in. I'm kind of on, split between the Guardians and the Browns, but still. 3rd and 4. Kick off with it. No, oh, he didn't do it right. Oh well. Okay. 4th down. All right. Not mad. D-Hop coming out to do this virtual chip shot of a field goal. Oh, there comes Tanner Bybee giving up runs again. He'll find some way to make it close. Kick us up and good. 24-7. What the heck? Oh. Okay. Hang on. Hang on, guys. All right, I think we're good now, guys. Had to do a little reset of my thing here. Yeah, Tanner Bybee stinks. Still stinks. Solid game, but now he stinks. You can tell when he's warm, when he's tired a little bit because he starts giving up hits and stuff. He cannot get people out. No matter how hard he tries, he just cannot do it. Festa. Of course it's Matt Festa. Bottom 6. Got to bring in Matt Festa to clean up Bybee's mess. All right. Browns up 24-7. And the return will take it to about the... Oh, he's going to pop it back outside for, yeah, a few extra yards. Okay, well. Okay. Shotgun for Plummer. Back to pass. Throws it about 8 yards. Brian Rokia with a fielding error. Gee, calling me shocked. Sheesh. Sheesh. 2nd and 3. Scan a 7. And a whistle. Oh, boy. Fly swatter back here because the flies must have left. Thank goodness for that. All right. I think we're good. Okay, now this loser freaking Festa can't throw strikes either. Okay, lovely. These guys are really going to try and blow the 9-run lead that they had. Or 9-1, yeah. So we're down, 11:45 to go in the 4th. Back to pass. Pressure coming, and he's going down. That's Winston Reed again. Bases loaded. Oh, yeah, this will be fun. All right, hunts away. And you'll get a few yards on the return. Nothing really to write home about. At least he, held on to the ball and ran out of bounds with it. Yeah, they're interviewing Shador right now on TV. $10:54 to go, up 24-7. Browns getting it back, so more Tyler Huntley. Now, if Kenny and Danton Dillon weren't hurt, I don't know if Shador would have played the opening rounds of this game, the opening quarters. It might have been Kenny. It might have been Kenny to Dillon to Shador. Hard to say. But now after this, Kenny and Dillon hurting themselves could have been the biggest blessing that Shador ever received, really. Because, man, I mean, how the heck do you go to anybody after that? Like, seriously. You can't go and rely heavily on Dillon after you saw that from Shador? Hell no. Like I said, Garth, because you talked about Shador coming to Ohio State, he wasn't going to go anywhere that Dion wasn't. So he was going to follow his dad the entire time. We all knew that once wherever Dion went, because there was like a few schools that were looking at him at the time. It was Colorado, Auburn, USF, and Florida State. Pretty much wherever Dion went, that's where Shador would go. The only chance Ohio State was going to get Shador is if Dion went there. And we had Ryan Day. We still have Ryan Day. So, yeah, that wasn't going to happen. Back to pass. And the ball gets batted incomplete. Shador, 14 of 23 for 138 yards, 2 touchdowns. And I'll tell you one thing, another thing that really impressed me. His mobility. You watch highlights of him at Colorado and you see the mobility. Well, we saw it tonight. He's got those Lamar Jackson legs going. There's a run. Oh, big run. First down. Yeah, Shador did a little bit of both. Yeah, he did a little bit of both. Did a little work with his arms and with his arm and his legs. Wow, so Festa got out of that one, huh? Gave up 3 runs that inning, but that's it. Fielder's choice on a throwing error, and then, of course, the 2 runs on the single because Bybee stinks. Classic Bybee. That's Toa Tawa. Second and 3. $9:44 to go in the game. Hands it off again, and oh, got near the first down. Oh, Hawkman ejected by Andy Fletcher. Because I guess he check swung and they called him out. That's tough. That's tough. Here's Huntley. He's going to scamper for the first down. Oh, that's a hard hit. But he got the first down. The heck? It says swing and strike 3, 4, and 5. What the heck? All righty then. 8:48 to go. That's tough. Inside Panther territory. Another handoff. Tawa gets about 3 or 4. There's Kenny Pickett. If he's healthy, I bet you we'll see him at some point. Same thing with Dylan. There's Joe Flacco. Cornelius Lucas talking to Sanders. 2nd and 7. Huntley throws, snagged and caught by that's Canella. That's not Forrester. That's Canella. Okay. First and 10. Of course, once this game is over with, I'll have a video out talking about the game a little bit. It'll be a long video, obviously. Mainly just talking about what Shador did, which he looked great. Not bad for your first game in the pros. Granted, most of it was against the starters too for the Panthers. Only 2 series, but still, he looked good. He looked impressive. Not gonna lie. Looked poised, and as a keeper, gets the first down. QB dive. A little bit of a tush push thing. It looks like. First and 10. Again, there's Joe Flacco and Kenny. Kenny. First and 10. And he's going to throw, and it's caught somehow by Canella. That was another tightrope throw. Sheesh. On the move, kind of off balance, just throws it. Looked like it was going to get tipped. Ended up in Canella's hands, and first down. And looks like Larvadain hurt himself. Lower leg, it looks like. So, first and goal. Play action. Dumps it off. McDonald scampers in for the touchdown. Wow. Sheesh. $30-7. Damn. Huntley, look at that. Getting love from Shador. Snap. Kick is up, and he missed it. Oh, Hopkins. Of course. Wow. Cade McDonald. Cade McDonald just scored a touchdown. Deet that, the. Ah. I'm thankful for the opportunity. Don't feel like I took advantage of the opportunity, but it's something I had to work on. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, this is a pretty good number of Browns fans in attendance at this game. And here's the return. Oh, what a rough tackle. Wow, that's a rough tackle there. Sheesh. Aiden Huntington with the tackle. Okay. Oh, that was almost right around the neck area. Be careful there, Huntington. Oh my God. First and 10 for the Panthers. 5:58 to go. There's a big run for the Panthers. Gets a first down. There's Jim Schwartz looking on. I'm sure he's pretty impressed with his unit for the most part. Not everything is peaches and rainbows, but I mean, it's a good amount of good stuff to overlook or to look at. First and 10. Another handoff. Get around the hit. Who the hell was that though? Sheesh. Oh, I can't see his name. 27. Dude just wrecked that running back. My goodness. Sheesh. Houston and New York tied at 2, top 9. Milwaukee up 3-2 mid-7. Philly up 4-1, bottom 5. Rangers got the bases loaded. Back to pass. Throws, and it's caught. First down. $27 to go here in the game. Back to pass. Oh, they're hand it off again. And that time he's going nowhere. Loss of about 3. It's Lemarian. Oh, that's Lemarian James, another undrafted rookie. Damn, Lemarian laid the wood on that dude. Takes it off. Another rough tackle almost, but he missed it to the 30, and they're just going to march on down the field and probably get a pity touchdown here. This defense doesn't even look like they want to be out there. They want to be back at home. They're like, okay, game's over. No, he still got about 3 minutes. 3:32 to go. I mean, you knew we couldn't just go a game with scoring 30 unanswered. They got to get dog walked at least one more time, right? Down the field. Back to pass. And it's mainly been by them running the ball. That run went nowhere. Loss of about 2. I like our depth pieces, though. For sure. Good depth. Not bad depth at all. Guardians are winning 9-5 right now. Of course. Slowly but surely, they're going to blow it. Because that's what they love to do. Oh, well. All right, 2:30 to go here in the 4th. Has either team used their timeouts? I don't think so. Quick pass. Inside the 15, about the 12. Oh. Okay. Well, got out of that without any other damage. Get this, guys. There is a Pizza Hut in North Carolina that is untouched by time. Red cups for beverages, light fixtures, jukebox, tablecloths, and even has the salad bar. all the other Pizza Huts are modernizing, and then this one's like, we'll stay the same. You modernize. Oh, because it says Pizza Hut Classic. That's why. It's modern Pizza Hut, but the classic feel. That's a gem that you never want to have go away. Man, that's vintage. A Pizza Hut Classic. It's a gem. You don't want to lose those. You hope that those things stay up forever. Again, guys, I'll be doing a little recap video following this game. Part of me is just thinking about cutting this stream off and then doing the recap, but gotta see if anything else funny happens. You never know, we could get a sick ass pick six or something here. You never know. All right, we got a field goal unit now here. Is 2 minutes, 4th and 3. Trying to get points out of this, I guess. Block it. I'm gonna laugh so damn hard. It's up and good. All right, so they get their 10 points. Any points at the end. Oh, there we are. So yeah, that will pretty much, I think, do it at this point. Yeah. 1:57 to go. Probably going to see Tyler Huntley run a couple plays, and then that's it. Stephen Kwan is 0 for 5. Why does he stink all of a sudden? I don't get it. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like all of his outs are like fly outs. Fly out to left. Yeah. Grounds out, fly out, ground out, fly out, strike out. There's a little return. All right, Browns will take over for what I assume will be just taking a knee or maybe running a couple plays. No, they're going to run a couple plays. Yeah. Minute 52 here. Best part about the end of these games is like you just want them to end, and it's like always derpy stuff going on. First and 10 for the Browns. Under center is Huntley. And they're going to take a knee. Couple knees should do it. There's Shador talking to Andrew Berry. Second and 11. All right. 3rd and 12. All right, this should be the last one. But yeah, I'll be live probably tomorrow for Guardians and White Sox. And then, yeah, I'll be live again for the series after that. I think against the Marlins. Probably go live for a couple of those games. 3rd and 12. And one more knee should do it. Yep, that'll do it. All right, so the Cleveland Browns begin their 2025 preseason campaign with a pretty impressive showing against the Panthers. Shador Sanders looked great. Tyler Huntley didn't even look bad either, given how he's only been here a couple days. But yeah, that is gonna wrap it up. So I'm gonna end this, and I'm gonna get working on my recap video, which again probably won't be long at all. It'll probably be like maybe 5 or so minutes. It's preseason, so I'm not gonna dig too deep into it. But yeah, that'll be coming on in a little while, so keep an eye out for that. And hopefully the Guardians don't, pull a generational choke job and blow this game. They're up 9-5 right now, bottom 8. It would be the most Guardians thing ever, too. Especially because they scored 9 runs. They were up 9-1, and then they just slowly but surely started blowing it. Hopefully they don't. So with that being said, I will see you all tomorrow, most likely, for Guardians and White Sox. And with that being said, let's go Browns. Big dub. Starting off the preseason with a 1-0. Or 1-1-0 record. Good stuff. Good stuff. See you guys tomorrow. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Browns. And I'm out. Bye. Yeah. Big dub. Oh, it's a big dub. Dub City. Dub City, baby. Oh, yeah. Bye-bye.